Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's the Link King and welcome to a brand new episode of New Funko Friday. Today we have an extra special pop from the Game of Thrones line. It's the 6-inch Viserion and this pop is absolutely awesome. Unfortunately the box is a bit battered. I'm not really happy with the way the box came, but this is my brother's first pop vinyl and he allowed me to unbox it on here. So obviously we have everything around here. We have Viserion there. This is number 34 in the Game of Thrones edition 5 line, where I also have Oberyn, who is right here, and then obviously the other characters that are in this line. On the side we have the normal Viserion, and then also on this side we have just a normal box design. So let's get this guy open. And here he is, guys. He looks absolutely fantastic. All the design around his head is very cool. He's got all these nice spikes. Now, most of the paint has been chipped off of the spikes themselves, which is a bit of a shame. But overall, the pop's very, very nice. It has quite a weighty feel to it, as in the fact that it is 6 inches. And obviously, we can see the wings. They actually do support the pop itself. It's actually leaning on its wings, but these are very easily snappable, so I definitely wouldn't be throwing this one around your house. Now, going over the details of the pop itself, we've obviously got all the spikes around his head, and on the back here he has this sort of like the spinal spikes, and then some things on the side. The wings themselves are very cool. They have like the red of the inner cell, and then around the pop itself we've just got some nice scales, the feet with large claws, and obviously the tail, which is very, very cool. It's a very long tail and it's very sturdy as well. This definitely isn't made to move, this tail, and it's definitely there just to be good. Now the pop itself looks very happy, I have to say. He's quite a jokey Viserion. He's definitely not supposed to be an aggressive version of the dragon itself, but I think it's a very, very cool pop. Now we're going to compare this to Oberyn. As you can see, Viserion is very much larger than Oberyn here, but not to an extent as in the TV show. Now, obviously, these aren't made to scale, but this is around 4 inches tall, and this is 6 inches tall. Now, the pop itself is quite large compared to Oberyn, but I wouldn't say that it's gigantic, like, for example, the Marshmallow Man. I think that's a lot larger pop. But obviously, as he's sitting down and everything, he can't exactly have that full-sized feel. Overall, I think that the pop looks very, very nice, I have to say. It does look like it's been designed very well, and unfortunately, there's a lot of paint chipping and everything. The box didn't come in the greatest condition, but that's not Pop's fault. That is actually the seller's fault. So now we've got to talk about the price. Obviously, the normal Pop Funko is around £10 to £12. That's Oberyn there. So for Oberyn, who is £10 to £12, and then Viserion, who was £20, but you can get him for around £16 from other places, I would say this is worth the extra money just for the design that's got into it and the size of it itself. But I definitely wouldn't say go out and purchase it if it's maybe a rarer one. Maybe it's around £30 to £40. I definitely wouldn't go out and pay that much for it. For example, you have the gold Smaug, which is extremely expensive. I definitely wouldn't go out and buy something like that, but I think for the price, Viserion is very, very awesome. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this episode of New Funko Friday. Next week, I'm going to have a double Pop Funko unboxing from the TMNT range. You can go check that out by subscribing to become part of the streak, hitting that like button, smashing that share, and I will see you guys soon. Goodbye.